Okay, WIN community, we are back again, and looks like we're all connected. So if you see another live a few minutes before this, that's like 60 seconds. It's because we had a tech error. But now we're good. We are going live on all the WIN platforms. You know me, I'm Sarah Curcio. I am the WIN's programs manager and one of the mentors in the community. I've been the programs manager for almost 2 years, and I've been a mentor for I think about 2.5 years, something like that. So I really enjoyed being a part of the program myself before I even became the programs manager. And with me today is my mentee, Kyndra. So do you want to introduce yourself, Kyndra?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kyndra Wanberg, and I'm one of the interns here in W.I.N. Um, I have recently graduated from the University of Sioux Falls in South Dakota with a Bachelor of Arts degree, concentrating in social media marketing and event marketing and promotions with a minor in marketing.
Yeah, and Kyndra has helped me with so many different assignments, including things with event marketing. I've had her write different social media posts to help promote the event that we were going to have, and she did a great job with that. She also created a reel for me to showcase all of our past events to kind of remind people of what they'd be missing out on. And she's helped me with my email marketing. She even has written a blog, which I'm going to be publishing soon with her byline. So she's come up with a lot of original ideas for our September, October, and November, different ones that I've never even done. So nothing was even where you say repurposed or recycled content. Do you want to tell them what you came up with for the October and November email campaign?
Yes, so October, that was a breast cancer awareness
Mm-hmm.
month. So I kind of wanted to focus on like people like having like a little splash of like pink within like their colors and stuff. Kind of just spreading awareness for breast cancer awareness. Um, and then September or no,
No,
November.
November.
Yeah, I kind of just wanted to have people like reach out and say thank you to their subscribers and the people who really help grow like their business and community. Just reach out to them and say thank you. But yeah.
And those two were, like I said, were very different, unique ideas. And the September one that she did for us, we actually took that idea and branched it out into a blog post, which you'll see come out soon. I don't want to give all the details away, otherwise you're not going to click to go read it. But what I am doing in the meantime is I am sharing this live around, and I am dropping the link for the WIN mentorship program. So if seeing our live series that we've been doing, our live is actually the final live in our series. If you haven't been watching, Nella and Madison did one, Nice and Zaria, and all of our other mentors and mentees have participated in this campaign. The link that I'm dropping is going to give you more information on what it entails to become a mentor. We even have a video on there, Nella sharing her experience about it. And if you are interested, all you have to do is click sign up as a WIN mentor, and it'll take you to that volunteer application. And then you can have a meeting with me, and we will go over, everything that it entails, because I'm always looking for more mentors, especially with the next round coming in January. And it's practically this week will be October. So I can't believe it already. And our mentorship is going to end like the middle of November. Like this whole, I'll say, semester went so quickly
It
because
went by so quick.
yeah, Kyndra and I have been working together since either the end of June, beginning of July, and we've had so many projects underway. And mentee can help you, and they can give you a lot of different ideas that you may not have thought of on your own. Kyndra, talk a little bit about your experience, though. What's it been like for you being a mentee in the WIN program?
Yeah. So I have experience with like social media and all that stuff. I have done a few projects when I was in college, but being able to um, broadcast that and put it out there for an internship has been very helpful, especially for myself. I'm a perfectionist, and Sarah and I have talked about that a little bit,
Pro-
but
Progress over perfection. We've been slowly
exactly,
working on.
exactly. But yeah, it's helped a lot being able to get feedback from stuff that I've put out there, whether that's for the W.I.N community or for Sarah's company. Um, but yeah, being able to like be creative and then also learning different things that I did not know about social media. Um, I have learned more about like SEO and the right wording to put in when trying to reach a target audience. Um, and yeah, I'm like blanking on some things right now. I apologize, but
It's
yeah,
okay, Kendra. Don't worry.
it's
um,
been fun. Yeah,
basically, what it comes down to is they do learn a lot in the internship program that they may not necessarily get directly in the courses they're taking in college. And it's always fun to help your mentee grow and see the transformation from when you first start working together all the way to the end of the program, because they get to put in their digital portfolio what they've worked on. You get a little extra support for your business. And it is a win-win, and it's always just nice to see. I mean, I know when we first met, even though I'm the one doing the mentor mentee matchmaking, as I call it, I felt Kyndra would be the best match with me and my business. So personality wise, we both had in common that that perfectionism, because I
mhm.
used to do that too, especially when I first started my business. Everything had to be just so before I put it out there. And it took me time to learn it's progress over perfection. So that's something that Kyndra and I could relate to each other and understand each other better because of that. And I would say that from the time we started working together till now, I think you've gotten a little bit better. But you tell me, how do you feel when you're working on assignments now after a few months?
Yeah, I would definitely say, because I know at the beginning, you said you're gonna have to get a feel for it, which I have. It's become more, or I was gonna say more easier. It's become easier to like I guess believe in what I'm like working on first and foremost, and then also I kind of wanted to come in to this with like better writing skills and which funny enough she said that like I do a lot better than what I think I do, which
Yes.
is always nice to hear. But yeah, definitely, I feel more confident in my writing skills, whether that's for a blog post or an email marketing campaign. Because I've never done an email marketing campaign before, so that was new. But I do feel a lot more confident in writing stuff like that. Um, and then also just um, tips on like how to like like I said, like reach your target audience and like what looks good for a client versus like a person reading like an email, how to do the layout and stuff like that. But yeah, definitely writing for sure has been like my thing that I've gained the most or gained the most confidence on within.
And I agree with that most definitely. And I was surprised that you were surprised that I thought your writing was so good from the get-go. So that's something that I always find interesting, to see what a mentee feels they need to improve upon versus what you feel, yeah, they're already good at. This is a
Yep.
skill that they have just naturally. So the confidence does get boosted during the mentee mentor relationship. And I know one of the other reasons I matched us was because Kyndra wanted to work on email marketing. And if you guys know me, in addition to being the W.I.N mentor, my business is Sarah Social Strategies, where I focus on all organic social media marketing. And a lot of my mentees have always wanted to learn email marketing. which is great because it gives me that little extra support and it gives them that confidence working behind the scenes in Wix from learning things like automations and, like what Kyndra was saying, the template and the flow of it, subject line, open click rate stats, just like the whole 9 yards behind the scenes that people don't see once they get the email in their inbox. Because there's so many working components to it that as time goes on, when you keep working with a mentee, you kind of get into your own flow and you know what you're going to teach week to week for everybody, especially when they're doing it. Oh, looks like Nisa popped in. Hey, Nisa. Thanks for watching. I appreciate it. But Kyndra, do you want to give any final thoughts for anyone who does want to participate as a mentee or even from a mentor perspective, whatever you think?
Yeah, I'd say with this internship, it was my first one out of college, and I would definitely say that the community is very, very supportive, and they all want the best for people. So if you're looking for a close knit like community, who will give you feedback and just want the best for you to grow in your journey, I definitely say that W.I.N is for you. Um, and yeah, I guess like from the beginning, like I did know certain things, but it is nice to have like that one-on-one with somebody just to give you more insight to what it's like in social media.
Whoop. Kendra, I'm not sure if you're frozen just on your end. Oh, there we go. You're
It might
back.
be personal.
Now
Okay.
you're back.
I know for a second I looked down and I was like, oh my goodness, it's frozen. But yeah, that one-on-one aspect is very nice to have, I'd say.
And in addition to them working with the mentor, they work with me during the week in the W.I.N aspect, because the W.I.N program and the mentor program are very closely linked. They're two separate programs, but they're very closely connected. And I get to see them grow as they help with a lot of different assignments for W.I.N, but we teach them first. So like that's a different component that I've heard from other interns that doesn't necessarily happen in a lot of other internship programs. And then I try to apply that concept in the mentor program because I always advise our mentors to make sure that they're teaching them about their brand, about their tone of voice, their brand colors, who their ideal client avatar is, because that's so important for them to learn that because every company, whether it's large or small, has their own brand and they need to be able to write from that perspective, whether it's emails, blogs, etc., social media posts. And that's an important component that we've learned. And I have seen Kyndra get my tone of voice very well as time has gone on. Like we've had some tweaks here and there, but she picked it up very, very quickly. So that is something that the mentors do teach because you don't ever know. Maybe your mentee is going to want to open up their own business down the line, and something like this can help them get a little bit more of a feel for entrepreneurship. So if you aren't interested, just make sure you click the link that I've posted, either in the comment section or up in the post, depending on where you're watching this from. Thank you for tuning in. We appreciate it. Nisa, nice to see you again. I'll talk to you soon. And everybody enjoy the rest of their day. Bye.